All right, what's up, guys? I'm here with Joe here. He's been gracious enough to give me a session here at Thunderhill West. This is his E46 M3 2003.
2003, yeah.
Okay, and you've done a bunch of stuff to it. It started out as an SMG, like bone stock E46 with 110K miles. Tell me what you've done to it.
So the biggest thing is this CAE shifter. So I swapped it from a SMG to a 6-speed manual. Besides that, I mean, I lost some weight, lightweight battery, lighter muffler.
Stripped out back seat.
No back seat, and then roll bar, big brake kit. I have the Brembo's 4-pot front and rears.
The rears are from a 996, you said?
996, Porsche 996, and then the fronts are from a Aston Martin DB9.
DB9.
TCKline double adjustable suspension, custom valve by PSI over in Sonoma Raceway to handle more spring rate. So it's 650 up front and 750 in the rear. Catless headers. I have the B-Spec tune from Buildjournal guys.
You got that fancy intake?
I have the Eventuri Intake.
I'll show you guys that. I took a nice little B-roll of that. That thing's badass looking.
Yeah, it's just for when I go to Cars and Coffee and pop the hood so everybody sees the carbon fiber.
Nice. I've always been really curious about these cars because in a lot of ways it's similar to the S2000 in what it offers. Front engine, rear wheel drive, inline motor, super high revving, naturally aspirated, designed to go around corners really well.
Yeah, it's a pretty balanced car, you know, so is S2000.
Yeah, let's grab some lunch real quick and then we'll be back here for hopefully a good session because this track day has been just crazy so far. Like every session or every group, every session, there's at least one person going off, and we've lost like probably 3 sessions.
We haven't had a single like full session yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of dirt on the track. It's so easy to catch when it slides.
Yeah. With the high spring rate, it's still like really beautiful. Every like deep sound you're hearing is all that induction noise.
Induction noise? That sounds fantastic, man. So much tire grip. I love the NT01s.
It's so consistent.
Yeah. They're not falling off. go past here. I kind of do wish there was a little bit more brake bite.
Yeah.
But I'm just not used to this squishier pedal feel.
Yeah.
I'm silent because I'm having fun. It's very tail happy.
Yeah, it is. Is it as much as your S2000?
Not quite, but it's a lot easier to catch when it does slide.
Yeah.
And it's much easier to power oversteer. Alright, let's cool it down. Oh man, this car is so much fun. Out of all the cars I've driven, it's the loosest car, I think, of all of them. Your question earlier about how it compares to the S2000, I think it's, the S2000 is looser on entry, but this car is way more tail happy on exit, because it's got so much more power.
Yeah. What do you think about the shifter?
The shifter is, oh my god, this is a game changer right here.
Told you, man.
It's so direct. The throws are so short. It makes it so that I can shift gears really quickly.
Yeah. Once you try this, it's hard to go back.
It is hard to go back. The S2000 shifter is like the best shifter ever, but this is on a completely different level. I can feel the weight compared to the S2000. So if there was a way to get this car like down another 100 to 200 pounds, I feel like it would be insane. The level of like nimbleness. But even as is, 3,200 pounds, it feels pretty light on its feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no brake fade whatsoever, which is really nice.
Just the squishier pedals.
The squishier brake pedal takes a lot of getting used to.
Yeah.
It's not really like that. It's not a good brake setup. It clearly is because it has the stopping power. It just doesn't have that initial bite, which I'm super used to in my S2000.
Yeah.
And pretty much all the other track cars I've driven, like you press that pedal and it's like immediately stops. For this, I almost feel like I have to brake earlier to get into the pedal.
Yeah, you do.
So that caught me off guard for a couple of corners, like the first corner, in the corner leading up to the fourth gear kink. It was a little bit like weird because I had to brake a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
I was like, it was just video of you like,
but thanks, Joe. I really appreciate you letting
man.
me drive this car. It's a car I've been wanting to drive, especially on track, for a long time.
Oh shit, edit that out.
So now I'm finally glad I checked off that item. So I could definitely see myself owning one of these one day. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should I move to an E46 M3 maybe, or not?
Yes.
We'll see. All right. See you guys next time.